You make too much fun of Signor Benedict. He'll get even with you, I think.
He has been a good soldier in his voice, my lady.
You must have good food which he helped you eat. He has an excellent son.
And a good soldier, too.
I'm sure he's a good soldier to a lady, but what is he to another soldier?
A good man, my lady. Stuffed with all honorable virtues.
I agree. He is a stuffed man.
Don't take my niece too seriously. She and Signor Benedict carry on a merry war of words. They never meet without a battle.
I think our war is over. After our last battle, 4 of his 5 wits went limping off. So if he wants to keep wit enough to stay warm, he should avoid future battles.
You'll run mad one day, niece.
Not until we have a hot January.
John Caesar is approaching.
Much honor, Don Pedro. You honor our house by your visit.
You make your burdens joys with your kindness. I believe this is your daughter.
She is. She is flesh of my flesh.
Hero is Leonato's daughter, but she would do ill to have his head upon her shoulders.
Why do you talk, Signor Benedict? No one listens to you.
Well, my dear lady Disagreeable, are you still living?
Disagreeable only in your presence. Happiness itself sheds tears at your coming.
Well, you do me a good turn. Seeing you, my lady, makes it easy to remain a bachelor.
Then all women should be in my debt. For myself, I'd rather hear a dog bark at a crow than a man swear he loves me.
And I hope you never change your mind. For we'll save some poor man a scratch-faced pussycat.
If he had a face like yours, it would be improved by the scratching.
Then it is all settled. We remain here as Leonato's guests for the month.
Good. Let's return to the house. Did you notice Hero, Leonato's daughter?
I saw her, but saw nothing to notice.
Is she not beautiful?
She is too small for great praise and too high for low praise. She is attractive enough, but she is a woman.
She's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
Of my spectacle.
Well, what are you two plotting now?
Quadrille here thinks a woman is beautiful.
And you, Benedict, are ever the woman hater.
My mother was a woman, and I thank her. She brought me up, and I thank her. But that ends my relationship. I will live a bachelor.
Before I die, I will see you look pale with love.
I may look pale with sickness, anger, or even hunger, my lord, but not with love. If my heart breaks, it will be on a soldier's lance, not on a sweet maiden's glance. If ever I do love my lord, take my heart and hang it high above a schoolgirl's door as a victory for the blind Cupid.
If ever you do fall, I may.
2 more, my lord, 2 more. Hang me in a bottle and shoot it, and he that hits me shall be called champion.
We shall see. We shall see.
If ever I betray my faith that all women are faithless, grant the sign on my head that says, "Here dwells Benedict, the married man."
You will then have more outside your head than you now have in it.
If Cupid shoots his arrows at you, you shall soon fall.
And look for an earthquake when I do.
Yes, I will, on the 6th of July.
Don't mind me. Don't mind me. And all this talk of love and marriage makes me feeling undone. Like a healthy man walking through a graveyard. I need air. I am gone.
He is gone.
Far gone, I fear.
Come, let's join the company.
a good point.
True. If he could buy a shapely leg, an arm, a decent head, a little sense, he would be such a man that could win a woman's heart, if she did not much care who won her.
Niece, you will never get yourself a husband unless you blunt the sharp edge of your tongue.
Uncle, you have given me reason to go to a grinder and have it sharpened.
Young lady, fate will bring you trouble for your tongue.
As long as it doesn't bring me a husband, I won't yell for mercy. Lord, I cannot endure a man with a beard on his face. I'd rather have a scratchy blanket.
You may find a husband with no beard.
And what should I do with him? Dress him in a lady's dress and make him my maid? He that has a beard is more than a boy. He that has no beard is less than a man. And more or less, I don't want either.
Ah, here come the entertainers. Everyone, don your mask.
Che confusione sarà perché siamo, è un'emozione che cresce piano piano, stringimi forte e stammi più vicino, se ci sto bene.
Signor Benedict? Who was he?
I'm sure you know well enough.
Believe me, my lady, I don't.
You must know him. He's Don Pedro's jester, a very dull fool, and only fools can stand his company.
Well, if I meet him, my lady, I should tell him what you said.
I wish you would. But come, there's dancing in the other room. Let us join the dancers.
Do they know with whom they have paired?
They must know the pair in all the world, because they do.
But neither of them listen very well.
Oh, no!
Well, Benedict must have started listening. Look. When your grace command me no service to this world end, I will go to Asia to find you a toothpick. To China to find the time. I would do anything rather than have 3 words more conversation with that woman. I have no other service to you, except for you to keep your good company.
Oh, good heavens. Here comes a dish I cannot relish. I cannot endure my lady tongue any longer. I am gone.
Come, lady. It would appear you have lost the heart of Signor Benedict.
True, wearing a false face, he lent it to me for a while. But I gave it back, so your grace may say if I've lost his heart.
You did get the better of him that time. He ran for cover.
He needs cover. I hope he finds it.
Good lady, you are too harsh. And while you and Signor Benedict have played the foe, your good cousin Hero here is consented to be the bride of Claudio.
But good Count Claudio, what do you have to say to that?
I can say nothing. I am too happy.
Then, good Hero, unseal his mouth with a kiss.
You are indeed married, Lady Beatrice. You need a great husband to keep you gay. I shall find you one.
No, I'll take one of Leonardo's choice. He has done so well by his daughter, Hero. Do you have a handsome rodeo, Grace?
Will you take me, my lady?
Not I, my lord. I was born to speak all mirth and no matter.
Being married becomes you.
But being married would not. By your grace's pardon, I must leave.
She is a pleasant lady.
Yes, but she flees from all mention of a husband.
She would make an excellent wife to Signor Benedict.
Oh, Lord, if they were married a week, they would talk each other mad.
Benedict returned that as a mention of marriage.
Come, you almost shake your heads, but I have made up my mind to bring these two into happy affection for each other. If we can do this, Cupid will no longer be the love-making spirit.
I could give up 10 nights sleeping to hear this. You can count on me.
I will do all I can, my lord, to help my cousin to a good husband.
Benedict is not the most unhopeless of husbands I know. He is of noble birth, of proven courage, and he's honest. If I can make these two fall in love, Cupid will no longer be the love-making spirit. We will be, and his glory will be ours. Come along with me and I'll tell you my plan.
Estate più vicino, ma dimmi dove siamo, che confusione sarà perché siamo.
Claire,
Yes, senor?
in my bedchamber lies a book. Bring it to me here.
I am already here, sir.
I know that, but I would have you leave and return here again. I wonder how many men, seeing what full love makes of other men, cannot be guided by others' folly and be content to live a bachelor. Claudio was a brave soldier, and a man of sense, or at least I thought he was. But now he will play the fool and take a wife. In times past, he was a plain-spoken man. But now everything he says has come from the garden, the bakery, and the morgue. And I shall have to listen to lists of sweets, and hearts, and flowers, and sweethearts, broken hearts, and hearts of flowers. What nonsense men love speaking. And speaking of the young hearts who sign love, here come the friends of the governor and Monsieur Love. I will hide from them.
How sweetly the music sounds here.
How still the evening is.
Did you see where Benedict has hid himself?
Yes, he
He's behind that bush over there. We are now ready to begin. What was that you were telling me this evening, Leonato? That your niece Beatrice was in love with Signor Benedict?
I never did think that lady would love any man. Nor did I. But it is so amazing that she should so love him when she would appear to hate him.
Can this be true? Does the lady so wildly love?
I cannot but think she must have lost her wits. She loves him past thought. But maybe she just pretends. I wish it were so. But she is so in love with Benedict, it is like to make her sick. You heard my daughter tell you of it.
I was thinking a trick, but I never known Leonardo to lie or why it was a joke.
Has she told Benedict of her love?
No, and she swears she never will. That's her torment. She swears that he would only laugh at her misery. It's true. She says that even if Benedict wrote to her of love, she would not believe him. It is most sad. The poor lady dies of love. She falls on her knees, beats her heart, tears her hair, prays, curses, and hums sad tunes.
Maybe someone should tell Benedict.
No, my lord, he would laugh or run. Hero thinks she will die of a broken heart. Maybe someone should tell Signor Benedict.
Benedict is a good man, brave.
As brave as much more, but not in love, my lord. He would laugh or run.
Then we should tell him.
No, my lord, but let us go comfort the poor, love-sick lady. She will die, poor lady. She will die.
Alas, alas, alas. Alas.
This can be no joke. They're all too sad, and Hero told them of it. And they seem to pity the lady. Beatrice loves me, yet they blame me. They say I am too proud, a coward in love. And they say the lady is fair. Ah, that is true. And full of virtue. That is true, too. And wise. I, except for loving myself. Why, if I were to add all her virtues together, I would be in love with her myself. What is happening to me? I am growing old. And although a younger man should not marry, an older man has less to lose. And we must have marriages. How else will this world continue? When I said I would die a bachelor, I did not think I would live till I were married. Oh, good heavens. Here comes Beatrice. She is a beautiful lady. And now that I look at her, I do see that she loves me.
Oh, there you are. I was sent to bid you come to dinner.
Lady Beatrice, I thank you for your pains.
I take no more pain in your thanks than it took you to give them.
So you take pleasure then in coming to me?
Yes, but we cannot begin to eat until you arrive.
I see it all now. Against her will, she was sent. There's a double meaning in that. She loves me against her will. And her pains, they were great, I could see that. If I do not take pity on the lady, I am a villain. Beatrice, my lady, keep heart, keep hope. I come.
Young page, run to the parlor. There you will find my cousin Beatrice conversing with the prince and Claudia. Whisper in her ear that you were in this orchard and overheard Margaret and Ursula and me talking, and the only topic of our conversation was my Lady Beatrice.
I don't understand you, lady.
It isn't necessary that you Shall we return to the company? I suppose, but I do hate to look upon that poor man's sorrowing face. Alas, 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 alack, 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 alack. Can this be true? Do I stand condemned for pride and scorn of men? Am I so hard of heart? My victories as a single maid are now dead. And Benedict, Benedict, I will love you. I will permit you to tame my wild heart and soothe my loving hand. Others may say you do deserve my love, and indeed, now that I think upon it, I think you do. 'Tis strange that I, who have stood against the strongest man's strength, now melt at a weak man's tears. Great Cupid, it is true. I am in love, I do so fear. So, that's the game. Well, it's one thing to set the lobsters in the pot, and another to make them boil.
Lasciatemi cantare con la chitarra in mano, lasciatemi cantare, sono italiano. L'Italia di spaghetti, partigiano come presidente, onorario sempre della moneta, sovrano sopra la fine. L'Italia con i tuoi artigli, con troppa America sui manifesti, con le canzoni, con l'amore, con le cuore, con le donne sempre un cuore. L'Italia buongiorno marino, con gli occhi pieni di malinconia, buongiorno Dio, sai che ci sono io.
Good Ursula, wake my cousin Beatrice and desire her to rise and join us. Very well, my lady. Indeed, I do think the diamond's better than the pearls for a wedding. I think not. But pearls are filled with sadness. You should not wear them to wed. As for cousin, my cousin has given little thought to marriage. Good morning, cuz. Good morning, sweet hero. What's this, sweet? Are you ill, Beatrice? I'm a little out of sorts, I think. Does Hero's approaching marriage make you ill, Beatrice? Only that this one marriage is too few. Ah, I hear a joke coming. A joke for you and Signor Benedict. That name. Why does my heart beat now with the name? Madam, hurry! The prince, your father, and Signor Benedict are here for your wedding. Margaret, Beatrice, good Ursula, I cannot be late for my own wedding. You did not be late, lady, for the ceremony is to be performed in this very room. There will stand good Friar Francis, and there will stand good Claudio. And unless I hurry, I shall be standing here while the musicians are playing the final march. Hurry, let us go into the other chamber. Let's go. I can take my instruments from there anyway.
can preach a sermon later.
Very well. Bring the couple that is to be married.
I'll get my daughter. She's just off here.
And the bridegroom has disappeared. What? But I have sent a page out to find her. Ah, here she comes. Well, Claire, where is the bridegroom?
He will not come, my lord.
What? Does he not know today is his wedding day?
That he doesn't, for he says that he will not marry this day or the lady that waits any day.
Does the man not know that today he has to wed my daughter?
He says, my lord, that he has discovered her heart has been given to another.
It cannot be.
Here comes the lady. We shall ask her and see.
This does not look like a wedding. Where is the groom?
Daughter, there is one thing I must ask of you. Is there another that you love?
Why, Father, I love you, it's true. But today I give all my love to Claudia, but I take none from you.
I do not speak of fathers. Claudio sent word that he will not be here today.
Is he ill?
Ill with the news that you love another. Well, what do you say, girl?
Oh.
Then it's true!
It must be so.
Or else she wouldn't have fainted. I must go and give my sympathy to my dear friend Claudio.
I shall accompany you.
I do.
How does the lady?
Dead, I think. Heaven help us.
I'm sorry for the lady, I truly am.
Someone has lied about my cousin.
Surely if you say it is so, then it must. Although Claudio was my friend and not Pedro my lord, yet I cannot believe that hero loves another. You say it is not so.
Look, my cousin revives. Let us help her to bed. We will take her to her chamber. I will join you presently.
Lady Beatrice, there are tears in your eyes.
They will stay there.
I do not desire tears in your eyes, Lady Beatrice.
They are there often.
I do believe your cousin Hero is wrong.
The man that would prove her innocent should have my heart.
Is there any way I can prove my friendship?
A very direct way.
Lady Beatrice, I do love nothing in this world as much as you. Is that not strange?
Most strange and contagious.
Do you love me?
I did not say it, but I should have if this had happened.
And
And I would love you if you do one small thing for me.
yes.
Kill Claudio.
Good heavens. Not for the world.
Then you kill our love. Farewell.
Now wait a minute, sweet lady.
There is no love in you if you do not do this little thing for me.
But Claudio is my friend.
He is my enemy. He has slandered my kinswoman. If I were a man, I'd eat his heart in the marketplace.
Now listen to me, Beatrice.
Sweet heroic slandered, wrong, undone.
But
Have we come to a time where a man may tell a lie about so sweet a maid and live to smile? Farewell, you don't love me.
Beatrice, by this hand I love you.
Use it for that love some other way than swearing with it. Kill Claudio.
Do you really believe in your soul that Claudio has lied about you?
Yes, as much as I have thought and soul. Farewell, we'll speak of love again at Claudio's funeral.
Enough. I'll do it. I am engaged to the Lady Beatrice. Yes, I will challenge Claudio. I will challenge him, and then I kill him. Why, it is strange. But yesterday I would have died if I avoided her. And now today I'll kill to find her? Oh, Cupid, Cupid. You are a funny master.
Has Friar Francis gone to the chapel to await us? Yes, poor man, he's at his wit's end. He does not know that it was full of one marriage to make two. I think we go too far. Suppose Beatrice does believe her cousin does love another.
Our Lady Beatrice is fierce in her loyalty to her friends.
I fear I put my life in danger. Suppose Beatrice wants to find me and run me through for making her friend ill.
We can always explain.
And then Beatrice may run us all through for the prank we played on her and Signor Benedict. I suppose we were needlessly. Good Benedict was contemplating. You will not lose his head in this event.
Ah, Benedict, how did the lady?
Ah, my good friend Benedict.
Claudio, you are a villain. I jest not. I challenge you to die like a gentleman. And if you do not meet me with swords, I will announce to the world that you are a coward. You have killed a sweet and innocent lady, and her death shall fall heavily upon you.
You Benedict, do I hear you right?
I cannot answer in the ears of a man with a lying tongue.
You insult me.
No, you have insulted the most beauteous lady
favors I thank. For now I must discontinue your company, for you have among you a villain. And as for you, my lord Blackbeard, you and I will soon meet, and until then, take what peace you can find. He is in earnest.
In most profound earnest, and I'll warrant you for the love of Beatrice.
Our plot works too well. While I did not wish him a heretic, I did not wish him a fanatic to love. Once, in jest, we postponed your marriage to Lady Hero. But now, should we delay a moment longer, Beatrice and Benedict may fall to new lovers' quarrels, debating which one will run you through first.
I'll just go change my coat.
Go. And I shall go to the chapel and seek competing peace in the hearts of our new-made lovers.
And I will go to bring my daughter to the place you are to meet.
Follow me, virgins, for here is justice gone awry. And if we cannot undo the mischief being done, Lady Justice will never more look to reason.
True, Dogberry. Great crimes have been done. We've heard them all. They have committed false reports.
False reports.
Moreover, they have spoken untruth. Secondarily, they are slanderers.
Slanderers.
Sixthly and lastly, they have belied a lady. Thirdly, they have verified unjust ends. And to conclude, they are lying knaves.
We'll seize the first that comes and put him on the rack. Tear out his lying tongue and throw it into the sea.
What do we do about the return?
We will, of course, wait.
Here comes one. What? Hi.
Are you sure it's only one?
Only one with his coat undone.
Only one? Then we are the law. We shall seize him in the name of justice. What have you done?
What is that?
We have him. He is our prisoner.
Now what shall we do?
We are the law.
True.
What shall we do?
We shall take him to the governor, Leonardo.
That seems the proper thing to do.
All right, villain, march. You're now the prisoner of Constable Dogberry.
And Constable Roses.
And justice has triumphed today.
Senor Benedict,
My lady,
is he dead?
all with a final plucking of his heart. How does the lady hero?
She moans and sings sad songs. Unless something is done, she shall surely die.
And he that is killed her will be waiting to lead her through paradise. But I believe they'll be taking different routes.
Claudio should die, but I fear that in his death, Hero will feel new hurt.
But in his life, she will feel all pain.
Did you talk to him?
Only to call him villain.
Perhaps an error has been made, and Claudio, like Hero, is innocent.
He was too happy to be innocent.
Perhaps he has discovered that there has been a mistake, and even now he seeks out Hero to make amends.
He is to meet me here. And when he does, I'll run him through.
Is all your ire for love of me?
I am in love mad twice over.
Then write me a sonnet in praise of my beauty.
And so high is style, Beatrice, that no man living shall ever better, for it is most humbly true. You deserve it.
So high a style is much too fine for me. I'll have something a little less, an epic with a grand design.
Your wit is as quick as a greyhound's mouth.
True, it catches rabbits. And if that is true, Sir Rabbit, song of love.
At a time like this.
At a time when you love.
Very well, my lady. Was ever a lady wooed and won in such a fashion before?
Things change in love, and lovers are like sparks above the sea. And things do change, you know. All right, I don't know. Don't ask me.
Lord Dante, speak. Not an hour ago I saw you, and not a mention of this marriage has been made. You did wrong your friend Claudio. He made a slight mistake, and even used you as challenge for you to take his life. He made these arrangements to take a wife.
If ever I marry, let there be no long delays in preparation. For these are truly the mad days of youth. Beware of this flip-flop bridegroom, this hot again, cold again, sport again, born again lover, this Claudio.
Are we going to have a wedding? Where is Claudio?
He is with the lady, I'm sure. Just give him a moment more.
If once again that young blade fails to show, I'll find a new husband for my dear hero.
He'll be here any time. I have an idea. We have the chapel, We have the priest, we have the time. Good Beatrice and Benedict, here is your chance to wed without a moment's delay and no added effort.
I've never heard of such a thing.
Well, hear it now. I live in thy heart, die in thy service, and be buried in thine eyes. Moreover, I would have thee as my wife.
Not while Hero stands weeping and Claudio is free. Oh, Claudio, Claudio, where is he? Well, it's better to marry than I must go. Sweet Beatrice, why find Benedict now? Perhaps Claudio will arrive before your ceremony is through. I will keep the fire here. But Claudio is, I'm afraid, many miles hence.
What in the world is this? Governor, we have got the villain.
Haven't we?
We have got him and bagged him.
What does it say? He's in the bag.
What are you two idiots talking about?
We have a villain here.
He has committed great crime.
Firstly, he's committed false report.
Moreover, he has spoken untruth.
Fifthly, he has spoken slander.
Sixthly, he's belied the lady.
And thirdly, and finally, he is a lying knave.
Sounds like Claudio. It is Claudio. I recognize him by his feet and knees. Quick, get him out of this bag and give him to me.
Stand back. Stand back. I think he is dangerous.
I think he's mad.
He may well be dead if you don't get him out of this bag.
Stand back. Stand back. You may fight.
Get room! The man ain't there!
Claudio, my loved one.
Hero, great God! I think I'm going bait.
Quick, Squire Franklin, Mary the Lauderdale. This courtship has gone too far astray. If they're going to be in one mad world, let them be married, so the crimes will just be on each other's heads. When married people are mad, it makes no difference.
It is a miracle that all this now ends well.
Our own hands have, why not design, deliver the bridegroom of marriage.
Well, come, Beatrice. I have decided I will take it. And by this light, I will take it. For pity.
I would not deny you, but as to save your life, I would hold you were in a consumption.
Quickly, Benedict, stop her mouth. The war has begun again. Prince, I obey. Well, Benedict, it would appear that you're soon to be a married man. Prince, I tell you, I am so pleased that a college of wick crackers could not put me in the bad humor. Do you think I could flinch at a bad joke or a fighting wig? No. And since I do purpose to marry, I will listen to no other purpose the world has to speak against me. And Claudia, I did think the marriage was good. But as you live cousin, I am glad you saw you dug up again.
If my arm in that bag was but a sample, it is better to live married than to die single. And now, you and the Lady Beatrice will join us before the good friar. We will leave kin.
Come, come. Better than kin. We will leave friends. And we shall have a dance after we are married. We may lighten our hearts and our lives heal.
Yes, we will have the dance after the two couples are married.
I mean, no, I'm sad. Prince, be sad no more. Give to your wife. Give to your wife. In marriage, you will have no time to be sad.
Or glad either. I know.
I too am married.
Ah, you two. I almost forgot about you. Claudio, what sense did you pronounce on these baggers for their rough treatment of you? They're considered this night to be guests at the wedding supper.
Now may the wedding begin.
calamità